Hey guys, it is Saturday morning. The family and I are getting ready to go to Tokyo. We have a bunch of stops planned out. The first stop, I think we're gonna go pick up some pottery that we had made about a month ago. Athena, Shane, and I had gone to a pottery class and we each made something. So now that it's been fired and glazed and all of that, we're gonna go pick it up because it's ready. And then I want to try to go to the Starbucks Roastery Reserve. It's like the biggest Starbucks in Tokyo, maybe in Japan, I'm not sure. So I want to go there. There's a stationery shop that I want to go to called TRAVELER'S. I think that's what it's called. So I want to go there and get a couple of Traveler's notebooks, maybe some stationery, see what they got. So I want to go there. We also want to try to find some really good Japanese culinary knives. So we want to check that out. And then I want to try to hit up the largest Daiso in Japan. I think it's like 6 or 7 floors, but that's kind of like 30-45 minutes away from Tokyo. So we'll see if we get to that. But we have a lot of things planned out for today and it's almost noon, so I don't know if we're gonna get everything done, but that's the plan. Let me see yours.
My face.
Oh, cute.
And there's mine.
50 hertz, right?
It depends on where you are, because East and West Japan are different, which makes it so like if you have a camera, you have to like physically switch it depending on which side you're going to.
Oh.
It's the biggest pain.
Okay, so we just finished with stop number 1. We went and picked up our pottery from the little pottery studio and it turned out so cute. So now we are headed to stop number 2, which is the Traveler's Factory. It's a really popular stationery store in Japan. So we're gonna do that. I think that's about 15 minutes away. And then I think we're going to go to Starbucks. Where did that one come from? You want chocolate?
You're not buying it, silly.
Hey guys, so we just got out of Traveler's Factory, so stop number 2, and I got a bunch of goodies. So mini haul real quick. Of course, I got a Traveler's notebook. How could I not? At the Traveler's Factory, which is mostly Traveler's notebooks and journals. And I got the camel color. There was a few different options, but I'm just really into this color right now. So let me show you what she looks like. And beautifully packaged. She has her own little sleeve, and this is it. So it does come with some inserts, and look how beautiful this is. So this is the camel color. And then I also got some inserts. So I got a watercolor insert, a dotted line insert, and like craft paper inserts. And what's really cool is after you buy a notebook or inserts, there's like a little stamping station, and so you can stamp to your heart's content. And my daughter and I were sitting there stamping forever. So this is I did it only on the dotted insert, but look how cute this is. And they all have like the Traveler's Factory words on them, which is really cute. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we were just sitting there stamping, and I only did it in the dotted one. I also got some watercolor paper and then just some brown craft paper inserts, and then I also got the connecting rubber band that goes down that holds the notebook in, or the inserts in. So got those. And then I also got this little sleeve that says Traveler's Factory on it, Tokyo, Japan. Had to get that little souvenir. And this came with the purchase. It's like a little magazine. So I thought that was really cute. A nice little gift. And I also got another notebook. This one is just a A5 size slim spiral ring notebook, because I want to start keeping a book journal. So I think that I might use this as my book journal to write down my notes and my reviews. And then I got a couple of charms. I think that was it. Yeah. And then I just got a couple of charms for my notebook. I got this one, which is super cute, with the record. And then I got this pewter mug, coffee mug. Two of my favorite things, coffee and music. So went ahead and grabbed that. So now we are on to stop number 3, which I believe is Starbucks, right? Yeah. Hopefully we won't have to wait in line too long. From what I've heard, you usually have to get like a QR code or some sort of ticket to just get into the Starbucks. So we'll see how that goes. But right now it is 2:20, so we have plenty of time to get our next stops done. So fingers crossed we can get into Starbucks.
4th floor's bathroom.
Go ahead.
She was like, it even smells like a garden. And they're fake plants.
We're gonna find one that has other options also. Ones that we can get with or without meat.
Hey guys, so it is the next morning. We ended up making all 5 of our stops, which was amazing. We got home, I want to say at like 9:30 last night, and it definitely helped to have all of our stops planned out ahead of time. My husband took that over. He did an excellent job. He had made like a guide on his maps before we left, and I didn't even know you could do that, but he had like made a whole itinerary on his maps, which was awesome because usually I'm the planner. So it was nice that he took that stress away for me. And it also really helps to have an itinerary or like a plan before you go to Tokyo, because it can be, that city can be kind of overwhelming if you don't have a plan, unless you're just sticking to one particular area. But Tokyo's huge, and we were kind of all over the place, so having that guide that he made totally helped. And I know I already showed you guys the notebooks that I picked up from Traveler's Factory, so now I'm going to show you guys the pottery that we made, some things that I picked up from the Starbucks Roastery Reserve, and then a few things that I picked up from Daiso. So let's start off with the pottery. My husband and I, and my daughter actually, we had gone to this pottery class in Tokyo about a month ago. My husband had set everything up, and it was our 7-year anniversary gift for each other. It was supposed to be just my husband and I, but we couldn't find a babysitter for my daughter, so we just included her in our date, which was totally fine, and it was amazing, and I'm glad that she went with us. But we give each other gifts by the year, I guess, like traditional wedding gifts. So like one year we had we had to get each other like a gift made out of cotton. One year it was flowers. I think one year it was steel or some sort of metal. So this year was pottery. So it was my husband's idea for us to make each other pottery and gift it to each other. So that's what we did. And so this is what my husband made for me. It's a little planter with I don't know what these are called, just like a planter plate. But he made me a little planter because I love plants so much. And what's really cool is that it has his initials on the bottom. When they fire it, they put the stamp initials on the bottom. So it's like your own custom piece of pottery. And this was our first time ever doing pottery, and it's something I've actually been wanting to get into and try out for a long time, and it was so much fun. So that was the piece that he made for me. This was the piece that I made for him. It was supposed to be a coffee mug and plate. I think they forgot to put on the handle. And also it was a lot bigger when we were making the pottery. And the instructors did tell us that the items that we were making were going to shrink, but I guess I didn't really visualize it. But this it is a coffee mug, but it's just a unique coffee mug because it doesn't have a handle, but I made this for him. So here's the little plate. It's kind of like a teacup, I guess now. And this one also has my initials stamped on the bottom as well. So I just think that they turned out so good. And then my daughter made this little vase. And I just love how everything turned out. This was such a fun experience. So that was stop number 1. And then stop number 2 was the Traveler's factory, which I showed you guys that haul. So now let me show you guys the things I picked up from Starbucks Roastery Reserve. And we did end up waiting in line to get into the Starbucks because it's a very popular tourist attraction. It's a Roastery Reserve. So we ended up getting like in a QR code line, I guess, or ticket queue. And our wait was about 45 minutes. So there was a store around the corner called Don Quixote. And what did my husband say? He was like, it's basically a stressful Walmart, which honestly sums it up perfectly because, wow, is there a lot going on in that store? But they sell everything, which is amazing. So I would kind of say it's like a Target, a Walmart, and maybe like a Big Five or sporting goods store all in one. But it is so like cluttered when you walk in, and it's hard to like concentrate. It's just, there's a lot going on, and I don't really see any organization to it. I guess it's way different than what I'm used to seeing, but a lot of cool stuff in that store. I did end up getting just a hat. I picked up this brown hat. This is the color that I'm just loving right now. The browns, the pukey yellows, those, even if it's not fall, I still love these colors all year round. So I just picked up that hat at that store, Don Quixote. So when we got into the Starbucks Roastery Reserve, it was just beautiful, as you guys saw from the video footage. But I did pick out a few souvenirs, but look at this bag. First of all, look at the inside of it. I was just gonna put everything in this tote bag that I bought. I just love all the colors on it. I love how it says Starbucks Roastery Reserve. But then they like included this free bag, and I wasn't gonna turn it down. I mean, look at the inside of it. The tiger, and I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut this bag up, and I'm gonna save this paper because it's gonna be a journal cover. So I got the bag, and then I got a couple of mugs. So I got this one right here. I thought it was dented at first because when I looked at a picture that I took, I'm like, it has a dent in it, but there's one on this side too. So I think that's just how it's designed. But I thought it was really cute. I usually don't buy like these hot or cold tumblers. I don't know what it's called. I usually just stick for like traditional coffee mugs. That's what I collect. I actually collect the Been There series, but they didn't have that collection in this Starbucks, so I got a different mug that I thought was really pretty. I don't really have any blue mugs. That's why I went ahead and chose this one, but it's really pretty. So here's what she looks like. So it's a matte navy blue mug, and then it just has the Starbucks Roastery Reserve, and then I like the map. I love maps, and then it just has like a little star where the store is located. So I just thought it was really pretty. And again, I don't have any blue mugs. So went ahead and grabbed that. And I think that was that it? No, 2 more things. Or 1 more thing from Starbucks. I just got a washi tape because how could I not? I'm a collector of all things. And washi tape is one of them. All right, so here is the washi and it's super cute. There was different like color options, but I really liked the cream color. Just really cute. I decided I want to do like kind of a book and coffee journal. That's why I got that second notebook at Traveler's Factory. At first I was wanting to do just a book one, but I'm like, why don't I just combine books and coffee because they kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly. So these scissors I actually picked up from the knife shop that we went to off Kappabashi Street. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's basically like a huge street full of culinary utensils and supplies for chefs and restaurant owners. And it's like the place to go if you're looking for like good quality Japanese knives, which is something that my husband and I had on our Japan bucket list. We wanted to get some really good culinary knives. So I picked out a chef's knife and then he picked out a carving knife and they are beautiful. Let me tell you, spent more money than I wanted to on those knives, but it was like one of those things that we had on our bucket list to do in Japan and we got it done. But anyways, while I was at that shop, when we were checking out, I found the cutest little scissors and they came home with me. So I thought these would be perfect for when I'm journaling for like, because they're just aesthetically pleasing. They're so cute. One of them looks like a crane. So they're just little snips, little crane, golden crane, so pretty. And then this one looks like the Eiffel Tower. Look at that, how cute. So the quality, I mean, these were pretty cheap. They were like, I think like $5 or $6. But yeah, super cute for when I'm journaling. All right, so now let me show you guys the things that I found at the 6-story Daiso in Funabashi, which is about 45 minutes outside of Tokyo. So this was our last stop of the night. And let me tell you guys, I have been hyping myself up for this particular Daiso since I moved to Japan. I had very high expectations because this was like the mother of all Daisos or 100 yen shops in Japan. It's 6 stories, so 6 levels, 6 floors of 100 yen products. So let me tell you, once you've seen a Daiso, you've seen them all. There was nothing particularly special about this Daiso other than they obviously had more in stock than, I guess, all of the other Daisos that are sprinkled in between here and there. It was an experience. I wasn't overly impressed is what I'm trying to say. I'm glad that I went because now I know. If I never went, I would have never known, you know? So overall, it was just another Daiso that was separated by different levels, different things. So on one level, there was like cooking supplies. One level, there was stationery. One level was cleaning supply. It was just broken up by floor. But let me show you the things that I picked up. And surprisingly, I didn't get a lot because I'm like, I can just get this 5 minutes from my house. I didn't feel like carrying this around because we were trying to go out to dinner after that. We ended up not going out to dinner and just came straight home because it was getting late. But let me show you the things that I got. My husband is getting ready to deploy and he eats a lot of ramen. We both have been eating a ton of ramen, believe it or not, since we moved to Japan. So we got him this little microwavable ramen bowl. You just pop your ramen in here, it cooks it. He can make it on the ship. And so got that. I found these cotton pad puffs or cotton pads, 130. These are the thick type. I need to go get some micellar cleansing water today for my skincare routine at night. They don't have these at the Daiso, the 2 Daisos that I go to near my house, so that's why I picked it up at that one. So I am a plant girly, or a plant mom. I love plants. I love real plants. I love the color green. It's my favorite color. However, I have 2 real plants right now in this apartment, and I shouldn't have even got those because we are going to be moving, and I bought them knowing that we were going to be moving to Hawaii in a few short months. But I couldn't help myself. I need green. I need plants in my life. They make me happy. But I went ahead and got another fake plant because, again, I need green in my life. I need something that looks like a plant to just make me happy, make me feel cozy. So I bought this fake hanging pothos, or pothos, however you want to say it. Yeah, bought this fake plant for 200 yen. And then look at this cute little planter. So cute. Reminds me of the Beetlejuice stripes on his pantsuit. So got that. This was really cool. So I bought these like little wooden display cases from Daiso before, but I've never purchased one like this. This was 300 yen, and it just sits on your desk or tabletop like that, and it's like a little display. And since I collect so many different things, I mean, at this point I could be the collector from Marvel, from the Marvel movies, because I have so many different collections, and I thought this would be a cute way to display one of my many collections. I might actually try to find more of these, maybe paint it gold. I think that would be really pretty, or try to like antique it somehow. So picked up that. I found some of these really fun garland lights. They look like big mothballs is what they look like. So it's a battery LED operated little garland. How many are on here? This was only 200 yen, by the way. So 10 big LED mothballs, pretty much. Got that. And the rest, I was not overly impressed with this Daiso. I was expecting so much more stationery than what I saw. There was a whole wall of stickers. There was a small area for washi tape, but I was expecting like rows and I guess never-ending aisles of stationery, but that was not the case. But I did find a few things. I have been reading a lot. I actually just picked up some new books. I've already finished one. I'm halfway through the second book. I've been reading for at least 2 hours a day. I try to read early in the morning and I read before bed instead of being on my phone. It's really helping with my sleep quality and just taking some personal time for myself. And I've also been annotating the books that I read and like quotes or lines, or I guess parts of the book that mean something to me. So I did pick up some more sticky notes to do that, or like little flag sticky notes to be able to color coordinate the books. I've been on Pinterest looking at different ways that people like to annotate their books that they read, and a lot of the pins that I was seeing had these kinds of sticky notes in like different colors, and then they had kind of like a little key or legend in the beginning of the book saying what each one represented. So that's why I picked up those. I got these sticky notes for the book journal that I wanted to start. So this is a sticky pad, but it has the title that I can write the name of the book, and then the date maybe that I finished the book, and then the rating, and I can just kind of color it in and then write my review. So yeah, picked up, I probably should have picked up more of these. This is 100, it'll probably last me a while. I also got some brown sticky notes. I just love like the craft brown. These also have lines on them. And then I got these really cute, fun sticky notes. So cupcake and pancakes. So cute. And I also got, oh, this is for my journals. I got some really cute gold clips. I picked up a few stickers. Not very much. I'm trying to really focus on using the stickers that I have. I have a huge collection of stickers. You guys probably already know that if you've been with my channel for a while, but I did find a few that I couldn't walk away from. So this one is very much my style. It looks like a bunch of like hand-drawn doilies. So cute. I love those. And then I think I might already own these, but I wasn't 100% confident. They look familiar, but again, I wasn't 100% sure, so I got them anyways. I love these like color palette or like monochromatic sticker sheets. I think they're so fun and they're perfect for my color themed journal spreads. I did green. You guys, I haven't done any journal with me lately. I'm not getting much engagement on those videos, and I do enjoy filming them, but I also want to make sure I'm putting out content that you guys want to watch. So I think I'm going to switch it up. I think I'm going to switch up my journaling content to be included in more of like a vlog style. I think I might get more engagement with those videos, but as far as just like filming a journal with me, I'm not getting a ton of people interested in that, which is fine, which is totally fine, because I know people like myself, I'll be really into something for a while and then I'll get kind of bored of it, and then I'll find another way to enjoy that thing that I like so much, if that makes sense. So right now I'm watching a lot of vlogs, and I'm watching where that kind of stuff that I like is included in the vlog, but it's not solely focused on that particular thing. I hope I'm making sense, but that's what I think I'm gonna try out. I think I'm going to try out some journaling and casually enter it into like a vlog style video. So there's more going on. Anyways, let's get back to the stickers. I found these stickers, which are beautiful. I love this coffee break time. And I'm really into like line art and like fashion stickers. I don't know. I also got some letter stickers. It's been a while since I've hauled any sort of like alphabet stickers, but I decided to pick these up because I really liked the font. But now that I'm looking at them, they are like embossed, which I really don't want my traveler's journal and my book journal. I don't want to add a lot of bulk to those journals. I want it to be pretty much flat, and I want to save maybe stuff like this for my junk journals, but went ahead and grabbed that. And this is just a random thing. I got a golden spoon just for aesthetics, for vlogging, when I make my coffees or tea or something like that. I'm not a big tea drinker, but I do enjoy the sleepy time peppermint tea. That is a tea that I do enjoy before bedtime. So I thought I would get a cute little golden spoon, again, just for aesthetics for my vlogs. All right, so that's gonna be it for this vlog. It's probably gonna be a super long video because I've been sitting here chatting for like 30 minutes, and then I have all of the clips from yesterday to add. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm super excited to get into vlogging and taking you guys along with me and showing you what I'm up to. I know a lot of you have been curious and asking me what I've been up to in Japan, so I'm finally getting around to doing that, and it's only taken me like 4 or 5 years now to get started making vlogs. I know that's crazy, but it's something I've always been kind of like nervous to do for some reason. But yeah, I'm excited for this new chapter, this new journey. I've been making a lot of personal changes, and so I feel like this is a step in a new direction for me, and I'm really excited, and I hope you are too. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.